Hey, good afternoon. It's a fantastic day to go on a walk. It's a spring, cloudy day, about 41 degrees and breezy. Work up a little sweat here. But this morning, I had an amazing time making one of my favorite dishes that is extremely satisfying. The satiety level is huge because it's fried. But hey, we all need a few fried goodies once in a while. And if we're going to indulge in fried food, we might as well have good oil and good nutrition. And the reason why maybe I'm hesitant to indulge in fried food is because if we really want our organs to operate optimally, they need to cleanse, and we need to cleanse our blood and our liver, and any type of oils can get in the way of that. But occasionally, we need to provide nutrition. So anyway, potato pancakes and fresh applesauce, actually. A fantastic combination, a traditional combination, one of mine that has been passed down through both lines of my peoples, on the Germanic sides and the Ashkenazi side. So let's get down to business. The main thing in this dish is potatoes and apples, but I like to add any number of greens and flavorings. Today I chose green cabbage, onions, cilantro, and dill. I love to use dill in the springtime. It reminds me of Easter. So please enjoy and have fun creating your own potato pancakes and applesauce. So I have shredded in here some cabbage, potatoes, onions, a little jalapeno, and we've got cilantro and dill on top in a mound, some ground papaya seeds, dulse, paprika, salt, and cayenne. I'm going to mix this up and let the vegetables sweat out some liquid. Then I'm going to put about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of buckwheat flour to bind it and form them into patties, fry them up on the stove. And I'm also going to try a version baking in the oven. We'll see how they come out. All right, so I've mixed up all of the seasoning that was in here with about 1/3 of a cup of buckwheat flour, and I just added it until it soaked up all the moisture that had sweated out, basically from the salt in the veggies, releasing their moisture. Then I use the moisture to bind with buckwheat flour, which is really tasteless, and it's excellent. This works very well. So we've got cabbage and onion and cilantro and seasoning in here. And I'm gonna try and cook it 2 different ways. Oh, I've never done this before, but I've got the oven on 450, and I'm gonna pile some potato pancakes on here and see how they bake. And I'm also going to fry them, so I've got my grapeseed oil heating here, and we'll see which one comes out. I'm so excited. So it's just been a few minutes here, and sometimes I cover my pancakes as they fry. You have to be careful not to get too much condensation. You don't want water, but it helps them cook and steam inside and keeps the heat in the pan. So these are ready to turn, and then these are in the oven at 450, and they look really good too, but I think they're going to take longer. Samuel's just about done with the applesauce. That's his job. He's putting cinnamon in there. There's nothing else in there. No water, just apples. It's going to be delicious. Okay, so I just took these out of the oven. They look pretty done. The ones on the metal are crispier. Again, this is a 450 oven, but the ones on the baking paper were also crispy. So I'd say I prefer the baking paper, especially if there's a non-stick pan like this, which I don't want to eat off of. So those have still some oil, but far less than these in the frying pan. And they're all done now at the same time. These were the first batch to fry and the second batch to fry. So I'd say in the future that I would definitely consider baking all of them if I had 2 pans, baking the whole batch. It's a beautiful cold spring morning and Saturday, and we're about to sit down and enjoy these potato pancakes with a bowl of fresh made applesauce. Apples and potatoes are nutritional powerhouses, and they're also very satisfying, and we can't wait to dig in. To your health, enjoy.